Hello and welcome. It's Treasure Chest Tuesday, and this is when we celebrate the treasure chest of you. So let's start with my famous cheerleading phrase, which is, you've got this, you've got this, and we've got this. There's an evolutionary wave occurring right now in our world, in our whole world, in our whole universe, an evolutionary wave coming in. You may have heard about it, you may have felt it, you may know about it, you may go, what the heck are you talking about? It's happening. And it is a tsunami of not just change, but hope, optimism, a whole new way of being. So I want to celebrate that with you today. You know why? It's because we deserve a celebration. Yes, we're about to get to the 4th of July in the United States, and there is something to celebrate about that. The fact that we are here, we're still together. We are celebrating in the United States the fact that there still is a United States of America, united, right? And it's still happening. And it's getting stronger by the moment. So, can we celebrate this with optimism and hope and, dare I say, joy? So, if you're not feeling joy, it is a superpower of ours. If you're not feeling joy, remember you can cultivate it. Just put attention on what you feel joyful about and make that a priority. Just bring it to awareness, bring it to mind, bring it to your heart. It's always available. Now, you may be having a dire situation in your life. You may be aware of the dire situation in the world, so to speak. Well, this is our time to put our attention on the revolutionary wave coming in and go, I'm ready for that. I can receive that. There's space in my heart for that. And that is where we put our attention. Where our attention goes, our energy goes, our world goes, right? So putting our attention on this evolutionary wave, even though we can't see it, feeling it especially in the heart. I've been working with heart walls lately in the current or the previous, it's still in the airwaves, immersion about releasing our heart walls because our heart wants to be so available to this evolutionary wave, what's going on. And somebody sent me a wonderful student of mine sent me something about finding serenity in this time. Okay. So, serenity, I was thinking about that. Why do we have difficulty coming into serenity? Why do we have that difficulty? Serenity is of the heart, isn't it? Serenity is of the heart. When your heart feels serene, you feel available to life and its beauty, its magic, whatever is coming in, you're available to receive it in your heart. So, yes, it's important to release the heart walls. And the other piece is to really trust that we can be guided by our heart, a heart of serenity. If we know that there's a heart of serenity, which there is deep inside, that sacred heart, some call it a higher heart, etc., that sacred heart holds that serene place, which is the foundation for joy. When we know that's available, we go into it basically by just thinking of something we love or appreciate and go, ah. Maybe it relates to summer. Maybe it relates to the solstice. Maybe it relates to the 4th of July. I'll give you some things that we can be hopeful about in a moment, but for yourself, just in yourself, feel that sense deep in your heart and start to put blossoming, a gardening fertilizer on that so that you have the feeling that you have something that is welcoming, a space in yourself that is welcoming of this evolutionary wave that you can bring in at any time and go, I am available in the serenity of the depth of my heart, even with everything going on in my world. There's a place in me that can receive this beautiful wave. You may see it as a blue wave right now. Just feel it, sense it. It's coming in. You might imagine I live in near an ocean and there's lots of surf going on right now. Imagine it as a big wave of surf coming in that is so beautiful. Just imagine what that would feel like, that kind of wave, and feel it, let it come in, be with it, create it. So I was speaking about that serenity, and I want you to remember it is available to us, but we have to cultivate it, right? So one of the phrases I heard recently is, which is my theme song, don't wait, create. Create, don't wait. Don't wait to find out what's going to happen to the economy. Don't wait to find out if there's going to be another war. Don't wait, okay? Don't wait for any of that to change. Be in the place of creating joy, serenity, the quality of life that you want to have. So I know I talk about creation, but remember, we're talking about creating the quality of life that you want, not just being artistic, musical, singing and dancing, but you can do that. Create the rise of the feminine, which we know is happening. This is part of the evolutionary wave, the power of the ocean, the ever-changing ocean of the feminine. We are going to celebrate that by letting it come in powerfully, not just serenely, but starting on serenity and then moving it into the power of the creation of our lives. So, right now, we have football. And remember, for those of you who saw the movie Ted Lasso, football is life, as they kept saying. Football is life. We call it in the United States soccer. Around the world, they call it football. So, F-U-T-B-O-L, football. Okay? So, what we're celebrating right now is a World Cup. 48 nations, worlds, parts of our world coming together to celebrate life. Think of it that way. You may not be into soccer/football. You may not be into sports, but there is a celebration going on. The energy of celebration through that. The timing is fascinating, how it's exactly oriented to this time astrologically with this evolutionary wave coming in. The World Cup is there. So let yourself celebrate life through soccer, football, games. I was in Boston recently, and there were men in kilts coming from Scotland for the games. And I talked to someone from Egypt. It was amazing, celebrating that we are coming together as a world. Canada, US, and Mexico all together are hosting these games. So we have a certain unified field of these three nations coming together to celebrate life, right? Okay, yay. Then there is the opening in the United States. That is my focus right now. I have to admit, I am needed here, of the Obama Presidential Center in Chicago. An energy of hope, optimism, community, growth, the spirit of a place for people to come to. It's in the south side of Chicago, which has been a place considered very deprived of the what are we going to call it? The bounty of life. Well, it's being brought there, allowing people to have a feeling of every culture, every community, having the feeling of a place that they can come to celebrate life and to learn and grow and be optimistic. And I love that has a particular focus right now in our world, that has come together because we have to decide what our governing body is. Now, the governing body, so to speak, of the United States is falling apart. It's flailing, it's faltering, it's a mess. So we put our attention on what our true governing body is, allowing this evolutionary wave to come in, the governing body of the universe, of love and joy, integrity, all the qualities we wish we could see in the world are actually happening in the world if we stop looking at what isn't happening, right? So put your attention on the governing body of spirit, bringing in creation, waves of shift, waves of magic, because we're in this metamorphosis time. Yes, we're in the chrysalis. Yes, it's liquid. Yes, it's changing. And you can absolutely, when you're in that feeling of the chrysalis and not fully in the butterfly phase yet as a humanity, you can feel as though you're a bit alone in what it is you're dealing with. We all have to do this world alone, right? Our life alone. You can feel a little bit like, well, nobody really understands what I'm having to deal with. Remember, you have a governing body that is with you, sees you, understands you, feels you, is there for you. You also have a body of humanity, a body of humanity that is on the same page as you, wanting what you want, and is increasingly listening to the larger governing body. So if you can feel yourself when you're feeling in the doldrums, in the depression, in the aloneness, in the struggle, that are real because we're changing things at the DNA level. We are metamorphosing, which means things are going to come up with incredible intensity now, all the way down to the DNA, down to our past life scenarios are coming up, and we're liquefying them to change them. It can be uncomfortable, but do not go into that feeling of, I am alone, because all of humanity is doing this. The universe is with us doing this metamorphosis. The earth is doing the metamorphosis as well. So be with that. Create, don't wait. Let your governing body allow this revolutionary wave to come in, make space in your heart, make time in your day, take care of yourself, to let your heart be available to this wave coming in. And I am inspired by the excitement of what is going on and the excitement of knowing that each one of you is playing your part, came at this time. Most of you are baby boomers, and you came at this time specifically to help out, right? That is your job as an elder, to lead the way. That's all you have to do, is show up and go, I am leading the way in this evolutionary wave that's going on. And it will allow those who are coming behind us to be inspired by the stability of purpose that we are bringing just by staying alive, becoming more alive than ever before. In fact, living longer, to say there's a stable force that's going to be here. It's not going away. So feel that stability in yourself, that you know the governing body of the universe of love is with you, governing this metamorphosis process. And you are a beautiful part of it. So I celebrate you. I bring out fireworks this week to celebrate what is going on that is much bigger than what's going on in the United States. But watch the fireworks on TV. Go see some fireworks and celebrate the evolutionary wave that's coming in, the wave of humanity that's waking up, and celebrate the life that is coming forward. While the old flails and falls apart, celebrate the life in you that's coming forward and the life in all that's coming forward. We have this chance right now, so do take advantage of it. I am so with you in blessings and love for all that you are and all that you do. And yes, if you enjoyed this time, share it with somebody. If you enjoyed this time of sharing together, subscribe, like, and please leave comments. I love to hear from you. You can say this was the stupidest thing I've ever heard. At least you're speaking up. We need to do more of that. Okay? Speak up, share your voice, and be excited for all that is coming forward. I am so happy to be with you with love always and joy and excitement.